Business ethics, also known as corporate ethics, examines ethical principles and moral that arise in a business environment. Ethics concern an individual's moral judgments about right and wrong. Taken within an organization may be made by individual or groups, but whoever makes them will be influenced by the culture of the company. Ethical behavior tends to be good for business and involves demonstrating respect for key moral principles that include honesty, fairness, equality, dignity, diversity, and individual rights. Some of the unethical behaviors in an organization can be making long phone calls at the company's cost. Some organizations provide a refund for the phone bills of the employees, and these fake bills are unethical. Taking home the company assets, taking excessive leaves beyond the allowed number is a breach of ethical code. Improper usage of machineries, taking advantage of the travel benefit, failing to maintain the privacy policy of the company, that is, giving out the company's data and other particulars to another company or competitor. Offensive communications, working for multiple organizations, these all are examples of unethical behavior. Sport ethics. The goal in sportsmanship is not simply to win, but to pursue victory with honor by giving one's best effort. Ethics in sport requires four key virtues: fairness, integrity, responsibility, and respect. All athletes and coaches must follow established rules and guidelines of their respective sport. The thinking that tends to an unethical behavior in sports can be that is winning is everything, it's only cheating if you can get caught. It is the referee's job to catch wrongdoing, and athletes and coaches have no inherent responsibility to follow the rules, and the ends always justify the means. Ethics in sports requires to follow these virtues. The first one, fairness. All athletes and coaches must follow established rules and guidelines of their respective sport. Teams that seek an unfair competitive advantage over their opponent create an uneven playing field which violates the integrity of the sport. Athletes and coaches are not discriminated against or excluded from participating in a sport based on their race, gender, or sexual orientation. Referees must apply the rules equally to both teams and cannot show bias or personal interest in the outcome. Second, integrity. Similar to fairness, in that any athlete who seeks to gain an advantage over his or her opponent by means of a skill that the game itself was not designed to test demonstrates a lack of personal integrity and violates the integrity of the game. For example, when a player fakes being injured or fouled in football match, he or she is not acting in a sportsmanlike manner because the game of football is not designed to measure an athlete's ability to flow. Faking is a way of intentionally deceiving an official into making a bad call. Second, responsibility. To make sportsmanlike requires players and coaches to take the responsibility of their performance as well as their actions on the field. This includes their emotions. Many times, athletes and coaches will make excuses as to why they lost the game. The most popular excuse is to blame the officiating. The honorable thing to do instead is to focus only on the aspects of the game that you can control, that is, your performance, and to question yourself about where you could have done better. Fourth, respect. All athletes should show respect for teammates, opponents, coaches, and officials. All coaches should show respect for their players, opponents, and officials, as well as all fans, especially parents, should show respect of other fans for other fans as well as both teams and officials. Unethical behaviors in sports, for example, match fixing, doping, is now a global problem that follows international sporting events worldwide. International sports federations, led by the International Olympic Committee, have for the past half century attempted to stop the spread of this problem with little effect. It was expected that with educational programs, testing, and supportive medical treatment, this substance abusing behavior would decrease. Athletes face enormous pressure to excel in competition. They also know that winning can reap them more than just a gold medal. A star athlete can earn a lot of money and a lot of fame, and athletes only have a short time to do their best work. Athletes know that the training is the best path to victory, but they also get the message that some drugs and other practices can boost their efforts and give them a shortcut, even as they risk their health and their athletic career.
Someone else has got to take over that role, get themselves in. That's out.
Oh,
He's got
it. He's blocked it. I don't believe it. That's unbelievable. He was throwing it up. He thought he had it. It was a little lollipop. And the man who did so well with the bat has taken his eye off the ball, and the ball has just dribbled out of his fingers. He was about to throw it up. Well, this could change the course of this match, that's for sure. Bad shot too. Have another look at this. He plays it away on the onside now. Has he got it? And he's about to throw it up, and that's it. You could almost make a case for the fact that he'd probably...
In a match,
I gave everything for my country. Yes, I accepted money from bookmakers. Yes, I was trying to feed them information. Yes, I spoke to the players before the match in 1996. But I promise you, every time I walked onto the field,
But at the end, he was in tears in his last few minutes on the stand and had to be helped away. There was this icon of athleticism. Needed two people to help him away from the stand. One of them was his brother, Franz Cronier, and to basically carry him off as if he was injured. And I suppose he was injured in a lot of ways.
Τζόνσον στο 6, Λιούις στο 3. Και δίπλα τους ο Κρίστης στο 4 και ο Σμιτ στο 5. Αυτοί θα πρέπει να πάρουν τα 3 μετάλλια. Μπεν Τζόνσον εδώ. Και φεύγει πολύ γρήγορα πράγματι ο Τζόνσον. Παίρνει το προβάδισμα. Ο Λιούις από μέσα προσπαθεί να το πιάσει. Ο Τζόνσον κρατάει. Ναι, ο Τζόνσον κρατάει και κερδίζει. 9,79. 9,79. Ένα φανταστικό παγκόσμιο ρεκόρ για τον Καναδό. Για τον Καναδό που ξανακερδίζει τη μεγάλη κούρσα. Είναι κάτι το εκπληκτικό. Ο Λιούις, ναι, τον συγχαίρει. Είναι μεγάλες στιγμές του αθλητισμού.
The pressures that lead to doping and match fixing can be self-interest, coaches, peer pressure, family pressure, media pressure, administrators or promoters pressure, social pressures, financial and material rewards pressure, and national political or ideological pressure. The conclusion that we come at the end of the video is that modern sports and the media's misplaced fixation on fame, fortune, and winning at all costs have unintentionally created a growing market for doping. These substances, once only abused by elite athletes, are clearly spreading fast. Professional athletes must serve as role models and spokesmen for drug-free sport and lifestyle. This position must be actively supported by the media, owners of teams, and international sport federations by providing consistent leadership and advocacy of anti-doping programs in sport, regardless of costs and consequences. Accepting the magnitude of doping in at-risk populations and developing education, prevention, and treatment programs is the only prevention that can be done to stop the continuing spread of the abuse of the doping in sport. Thank you.